Good morning, everybody. It is a chilly January morning, so get your hot beverage. I got some tea here. I think it's, what do we have? Ginger tea. I finished off with the coffee a little while ago. All right, before we get started today, I've been asked to do wrist checks, so that's always fun. Today we've got the Timex Marlin with the World War I flying ace. One of my favorites. It's on a custom, I don't know if I can get there we go. Strap Mill Canada. Very nice NATO. Pocket check for today. My Zippo Pirate. A little tiny O-light, which I just love this light. As you can see by the extensive wear, it has served me well. Got a few of these. And the Pebble of Destiny, always in my left pocket. Right pocket, we have a sturdy old Boker Stockman in carbon steel. With that all-important Boker Zollingen Tang stamp. Sorry about the shaky hands. Get this out of the way for a second. Get the focus back. So, as always, this is a well-used knife. Been on duty for a few years. I'll be EDCing it for the next little while. It's got some wear. Most of my blades do. I like the spay on this one. Nice and wide. Hasn't been used much. Still has the factory edge on it, I think. Anyway, back in the pocket. Today, I wanted to talk about a French knife. These are some African Okapis, which we'll discuss in a few days. Here is the knife in question. This is a Laguiole, and it's got a lot of things going for it, but it's got a couple of things going against it. So let's talk about it. The first thing is it's got a nice crisp stamping on the blade, which I believe is forged Laguiole. Solid heavy bolsters. We can see the pin. The cow horn handles are well fitted. Very well fitted. Beautifully fit. And we open the blade, and we'll see it has that classic Laguiole shape and size. This was the standard size back in the day. Again, correctly, the cross and pins. Nicely done. Pins are well sunk. And the other thing it's got going for it is the hand-carved B and spine. Now, all of this put together leads me to believe this is a genuine French Laguiole. However, nowhere on this knife does it say France, Laguiole Thiers, or anything else that would give us an indication of where it was made. So, another thing that it's got going for it is the spine and the B. I don't know if you can see it in this shot. There, just there, you can see the light underneath. It's all one piece. It hasn't been welded or added on. So it's hand carved and all one piece. And also, it's almost, but not quite, a lockback. You see the notch And the blade, I can't really get this very well. There, you can see part of it on camera. And the B, almost, like I said, almost a lockback. It really does not want to move. So, you know, again, you put all this together, and I lean towards this being a genuine French Laguiole. It is almost certainly not made in Pakistan or India. It sure doesn't look to me like it was made in China or Japan. So that really starts to narrow down the countries that would try to fake something like this. If it's a fake, it's a damn good one. It really is. Beautiful lines. I mean, that's the classic Laguiole shape. I don't know what the steel it is, but I can tell you it's a good stainless. It holds an edge well. It sharpens up nicely. It's very well ground. Now we'll compare it to something we know is genuine, which is this one here. It's made by a different manufacturer, Laguiole de l'Artisan. But this one, again, we will see. Let's get this one out of the way, or at least maybe down. Classic Laguiole shape. Again, correctly has the cross in the handle. Brass bolsters, nicely done, solid. Horn handle, nicely fitted. You know what? Even though this is a nicer quality horn, I'd say it's not quite as well fitted as the larger Laguiole. Now the B and the spine have been hand filed. And I don't know if we can see the notch in this one. We'll try again if I can get the angle just right. No, I don't think we can see the notch there. But again, it has that almost semi-lockback. However, when we look at this one, it correctly says France. It also identifies the steel type. And I wouldn't call this jimping, but there's placement for your thumb on the spine. So again, back to this one. If it's a fake, it's a damn good one. Anyway, love them both. So we'll get the little guy out of the way. Clean this fella up a little bit. We'll see. Get some weight. We have a weight of 57.8 grams. Scale challenge this morning. 2 ounces. Bang on. All right, put the cloth back here. Get an overall length of, let's say, 7.5. Cutting edge of 3 inches. Tip to bolster is more like 3.5, 3, and boy, you could almost say 3 5/8. Overall, a nice size and very pocketable. Laguiole knives have a lot going for them if you like the particular style. Let's check out the little guy. Again, I don't know what the steel is on that larger one. This has a very nice 12C27. Oops, sorry. Weighing in at 1.5 ounces. And that gives us 42 grams? 43 grams. These were, of course, very common shepherd's knives. And just in general use among the French for hundreds of years, actually. Laguiole knives have been found along the fur trader routes of North America, particularly in Ontario and Quebec. Laguiole knives have been found at old settlements lost by fur traders along the way over the years. So this comes in at a blade length of just under 3, I would say. 2 7/8 to the bolster, and a cutting edge of just a little over 2.5. Overall length is 6 5/8 inches. I'd say this one's the prettier of the two. I apologize. I polished up the brass on this one, but this one's got its tarnish. I've had this one for about, maybe 15 years now. Belonged to my father at one time. That beautiful cattle horn in this one. This one's a little bit of a more rustic, maybe working Laguiole. The brass all nicely fitted. And another thing I'd like to mention is that the blade, if you are even a little careful, does not smack the back of the spring, which is common with Laguioles. If you're not, you never want to snap these shut. You don't check the walk and talk on a Laguiole the same way you would on a case or a charade. Walk maybe. Talk not so much. Put it away safely. Put it away gently. That's it. Put it away gently, and your Laguiole will be fine. Anyway, that's a little. We thought I'd just touch on a couple of French beauties here. Coming up on the channel, we're going to do some lockbacks, a couple of old charade lockbacks, some bucks, some 110s, 112s. Also have a video lined up where I'd like to talk about case yellow fellas. I love these yellow knives, so we'll be doing a video strictly about those. And right here, got a whole bunch of African knives I wouldn't mind talking about at some point. They're pretty interesting and have a rich history. Anyway, if you're interested in that sort of thing, come back and join us. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And thanks for joining me. Enjoy your hot drink.